Obabome. Papa. Uncle, good evening to you.
Good evening to all our viewers.
To all our viewers, good evening. Mumfan Chayen. Na Nadia, my late Kakra. Mumfan Chayen. Main to me and fat. May in the crying see who ye. My laptop. Uncle, good evening to you.
Good evening, Miss Nana.
Oh, Uncle. And then my later tea for Mumfan Chamen. Uncle Asuman.
What's it? I actually be on banner.
Aha, na bibi kremo ampa. Oh, uncle. And now yet for ni bide. Aye, different topic here then but two manim say. Omo pese ye discuss. Na me such videos no uncle I mean to me share. Waho. Enti ya awofo yi. Edi enya uncle. Enti ana me pese ye share na ye discuss sa topic yi. Na awofo ye ni kwa ye ma ne ho. Ano nti na ma title and discussion no say the enemy within. Obi beka say the enemy within there. And then I miss na pa tree. Who is an enemy within, uncle? Obi asabio. Ujini di. Obi a o trust no. Obi a wa adwen eni so. So obetimi aye den. Aba wo fie. Abedi wo babone. Nkwara innocent. Eno na ene. Yeye awofue, yeye abusue, ye maame, ye papa, no ye ba be discuss. Rosemond Bema Ochre war live. Eja, or say good evening to my lovely family. Good evening to you too, my secretary back all the way from Germany.
Good evening.
Good evening. And to uncle, Mr. Over to me, I can be kakra fa ho. And that topic here ye discussing. We must say I late the intimate kwenya no now dear what chi ye tearful. Am I yen? Na fe ye de ahihya so won fa nchani.
Miss Nana, some debia it's for Sunday. Yet 1 week.
Yes.
It's yabada or the chion. I'm just the baby will be 1 week.
And
I wasn't here or boom.
And no uncle.
I wasn't it will be
yes, uncle.
It's for baby will be a chion. I am a wasn't.
Amen.
There, here, will be saying.
Amen.
But every be able to die and so here able to me at this case. It be as much and I agree.
Yes.
And I also watch one agree. Miss Nana, enemy within the if he may see after the oil feed a beer, a town for beer, a over boom.
Yes.
But eka we made a from mpanyinfo bi rape one another oya zinde mo from an ubutum waka
yes
osande isuru mu de o de expect and when I way mpanyinfo chino
yes
and so do baby be my meaning power kaka chen so na step father na why
yes.
Wetum why am the man?
Yes.
Okay, catch any mammy cry was true because only my need them open contact, transparent contact.
Yes.
And they say BBC the man. Oh, it's in there, waka catching. Then you over one.
Yeah.
And will cause much damage to Omofroman. So when you know, still it hurts them.
Yes.
We will feed that. And who be a pain more at the age of forever and they've been there 17 upwards. Able to afraid to be with them. Until the while legalized most of the main to the while legalized prostitution most Europe countries.
Okay.
They feel a baby built out to the man. When I go to his car. Then you be matured. then the idea behind that while legalized prostitution while breaching oye them na mo you also pay there oye e bire pibia ozeno kwa bechenin mesna na we kunu so akam
and also your point yes
and see oye the Deenash Show ba awuna bre no am from there 7 papa be 7 upwards
yes
na bi otum we pin
oba
na in a lifetime
yes
over hunt na my binumpo brain problem with them zaman
yes psychological issue yes
Mr. Na we put there oboko being you
Omunia, yes, it affects you. And
more or less, lesbianism, people tend to lesbian because of them
previous incident. Yeah,
from them type now. And them and pains and still team.
Yes.
And say also being what on you being baby. And say your wasn't that often. Utuwanyu mbakasa. There's a beef from no oil bibi the man wasn't there avoid and now suppose so banea catch a be no your mammy kasa. Usana oil shrew there Ubuena naka. Parents be simple eka. Obedi in because
yes,
Matt be there.
Yes.
Woman been a brother, or woman ba.
Really, your mommy uncle.
Okay, the brother nature, the brother won't to me.
Wow.
The brother won't to me a cry. Which is wrong. I'm from Zakuism.
Yes.
There's a baby happened the man.
Obet me a deep
yes. It happens there. It been too much but because Meridi magazine get your own pedestal father some or the master turned to more jailin my stepfather and we were prison.
Oh, very sad.
Prison and see. At the long run, now recently, you'll be a jail in 44 years for America.
Yes. Yes. And I read that recently.
And also, 44 years with Jelena Oyan.
Yes.
It's in here, a baby them, sir, or there. It will fish out.
Yes.
Yeah, your parents.
Yes.
Yes. And sana, why police are now court case. But it happens most times. There, Papa Numbi, them. No,
yes.
OCCP Africa, them the media was not so wide then they.
And yes.
It's in the entry.
Yes.
Because Nancy also Papa Bionye stepdaughters too on 1 year and Wagana. It's a Mississippi Papa. It's neither or the parents and
yes.
Nay, 2 millions, maybe now, to me, them some non tancy.
Yes.
Now, one from an
yes.
One a lifetime.
Yes.
It's a Miss Dana, also actually,
yo, uncle, me that's it. Yo, said yeah, money no, me pass one, me say 2 heads are better than 1. Tikro away and quiet Gina. And then Missy, be careful of the enemy within. Obibeka said, who are those enemy within? Men can't enemy say a busiani and said you do a quiet draw so there be. What down for be a be I want to was them there be. Who can be a be I want to was them there be and yet no and then I may Babeka. But the enemy within about the people around us are by in fear, ye ma innocent, or abused you almost sexually. Those are the enemy within. Then tin obi beba be an enemy within. Obi obetumi aba wo fie, abeto ba mona, oba bema, obeba abeto no mona. That person is an enemy within. Topic way has been given to me last year about one lady and I'm in GM radio so. Mean treaty. The same video de breme no akara na ye no saa bone no abrantie no menim say ye ne uncle say ye ne nua bema say ye ne wofo say ye ne papa akara 7 years na the background of efienim hall no plasma boho ena ye nkrom kasa ena wa akire ena brantie sabio wayi ne bema ena kwala ketwa no ode ewrewra nanum na ahomte untumi nhwe ena bia sensi ebiem en mamefo a omo watsema omo compassion omo neglect omo ma no omo nim omo responsibilities. We have to be very careful about the people around us because research has proven that about 75 to 80% of inquired abuse sexually are within the family. In Crawford, they are familiar with. In Crawford, related to us. In Crawford, from uncles, aunties. Obibaka say, Obadie, obetumi, aba ufie, aba abuse, obana. Yes. More my sometimes no, we shouldn't be naive to the extent say because oba ain't me ma ufie me abuse oba sexually. A woman can come to your home and abuse your case sexually. And your man nko and a ba ufie a esa we ya hwe there be. And na awofo no matter what, esa ye ne yemma enya open communication no matter their age group. Se wunya visitors na wo mane be say hello a o mano omunko omodemo. Esa ye certain boundaries, certain rules. Because me na waba besra me a me baba enye so obetena ne uncle na so. Obi grandfather abuse no sexually uncle. Or friend nana na onua ne maame papa. Woman nanyi wo UK ha. And madam for no the topic ne bright me out see me treat no. Esi won abusuamu. Na osa adia na hante no say the uncle can no psychologically. Na next week onu ankasa beba so no onu so betro some more light. Ne auntie and asem ne to no. One who say wo beka sakwara so adia wo be ye no it does not affect them. What say akwara ne life? Emotionally, psychologically, which is mentally, what say akwalane life? No matter what, ajeno the cortex, ya jeno, the entire yetumi kai enkwara brem na ye what day nursery class 1, near ya because ajeno store information, good or bad, ajeno store. Unya, ukai nieme bia wa ye. Ne papa ne bone ebi wo a wo kae a owura ho usu ebi nso wo a wo kae a wani gese a mafe agro ye di denti na wo kae sa niema na wo ye na wo sua no is because the brain stores sa informations no until so nipa ne benye drum pempenso bi a yare beba beto no wo kwan mu because ene ye nuane ni nyina bebra ye di ne artificial. Bayam nananom no munua no mu dini nyina ye organic enti hardly so obi benya dementia wona na bi wo ho nim ne na kanso anu mu nyina edin kwapem hwan na nyame na nkasa beto ne nsafre no because why agena store sa information no enunti na sa wo ya wofo wo ye uncle wo ye auntie wo ye a sibling to someone now we build a very good relationship with ma. The bond stays stronger. Se wo abuse wo ba no verbally a akwara ni nyi a okai atete a wo de ne fa mu se oye wo ba no betena wo nchen se ye obi ba ne betena wo nchen sa memory na obenya ma no the reflection no ebi owo obedi wo hu ya so woni na ntena yi a sa na kwala ewo wo nchen so oye wo yam ba so onya wo yam ba wo abuse no sexually a what say akwara ne life onyin said den and pepa said ye ka say words are powerful once spoken you cannot take it back sana wudi obi boni a edane etwa na edana dwemu ye mu bebre wo hwa ye feel say enkwara de they can remember ye di omuboni a akwara ye vulnerable yes and no they I will agree with you but so beka so obedi ne boni na ne were be fi di akwara remfi because na dream be store that information no obentumi anyi na o hate unhu die nti why because of boni bia wudidi no that time na osa no ye vulnerable into wobetumi ayeden edi ne boni a ontumi defend na ho just wa ye pani na woni wo ba obetumi ayeden e defend ne ho enti akwara so a wo ye vulnerable no yen awofo no yen na ese ye ma ye ni kɔ ye mama ne ho ye mama ma ne ho because aunties ni bi wo ho a omo nso tumi ba abuse ye ma no wo ye mfie wo baba e ma ne nkotena ne anko ne wadamfo be ma bi na so da bia me kasa prevention is better than cure. I am not saying say wo nipa no wo ye rapist or something no but akwara no ma metra wo na so na woni ni agro bi day. We have to be very vigilant our yen surrounding so the people that will come around us statistics research has proven say omwa ne di ye mane bone because obia ni wo betimi afra bonten aba abuse wo ba gise obi oben wo obi akwara trust obi akwara ni nim so ye family friend into oben na on di ne bone afen so ye mane ka bibia muma yenya abotremma wom we should have patience and communicate with them muma yentwe ye mana no nwofom sa asemu na oka kire wo no oboa fa wani to fom na akwara ne ka say any biaba akwa ye ne say auntie ye ne say you can take that child to a medical practitioner amon check no physically say bibia koso a now take action against that individual and yes say you sweep it near maybe underneath the carpet thinking say oh or ya current only emotions only feelings or ya only it is your responsibility to protect that child. It is my responsibility as well to protect that innocent child. No matter sa akwarano, me na me wo no na enye me na me wo no. Unko hu se obi abuse obi ba na wuntwi wani dabi. Yesi se obaakofo na ewo a akwara ne beto wo ya mansan dia. Enti se me beto se wo ba obi di ne bone a enye se me kama no tum. Esa me ma wo hu se no. Hwe wo ba no ani abrantie na oni ababa we agrudi a ekoso na ma wani nko ho. Papa fo bebre fa omumma. Dano Ghana radio show bi a uncle na metie. Papa ne ba na da so wo Switzerland so wo he. Ne ba na nyi aware sa wutie ya sa until now so ayerepa wutie ya. Very sad. Madam for back so na de link ne sign me. And if Akwarani own biological father can do that to Akwarana, an innocent child, how much more the people around us? Would you be too trusting? So would do Baba Kwako Jabe Bia Upebia. So nipa na ba ofio ne wasresre. Krom heya science ye Manchester Sunday school ni teacher a wo kire nkwala ade wo fa nkwara ne de kɔ abonten a bema no akɔ fefe nkwara no Ghana for ya daily abrantie no and no big radio and they discusses our issue no na uncle the sad part is omo discussing na emra ne abrantie need no yen kromfo ni bi a trouble lady ni sa adenti na wa report to asem nama police UK police imagine that asofo ni bi nso sa adan na asem no odi ama police yenyi asem ni mrafie enti say ye wo ba 6 years ye wo ba 8 years and a brantie 30 something or 20 something years afa wo ba afefe no na wadi akwala innocent bonia. How would you feel? Yeah, man, sometimes when they are growing almost so they don't know evil from good. Ohu obia familiar face na akwara we tu atare no. Akwara hu obi opena sama na obesra kire na no we tu atare no. On dream boni emma onipako. But opani die owo adwemfi wo netirim. Most impenifo Yanko chanti uncle, they cannot come out to say or you pedophile. But emu bebre ye pedophiles and omuguho. Impenifo bebre ye pedophiles and omuguho ni any omunamzin. They are wolf in sheepskin. As a ben wo na woman a chance obet me di uba barbone, obet me di uba bear mabone. Tienye ye mama ne nkwa na say ye ma ye ni kom ho. At times ye so naive to the extent say obia obeba ye mfie ye baba friend uncle auntie wo ho kire kakra bia na watam oba na odi akogya no. Unim di akwara ni go through. Unim di abuse, unim onipa ne sen. Enye obia na wobetumi a trust no egya wo ba ma no. Enye obia oben wo no and pay your best interest at heart there be. Obi wo wa oben wo na wanya wo ma ho kwan. Obia ne intentional or de ben wo. Onipa no oben wo for a good motive and answer oben for a bad motive. Uhu onipa no how long what trust no ewo wo ma ho. Uhu onipa no emresen wabie wupon ama na befie ho abenya access to your innocent case. At times ye ma ye ho kwan Emma incrophobia they are wolf in sheepskin yen ebeham yen innocent case. No munya affect you psychologically, emotionally and mentally. And uncle can say, so your bar now of course situation no yin now when you're counseling not at a young name free more be brain to me famema omunia because a hantuomo be brain swa sebio mube to me move on no a break you down. I'm almost sexual lifestyle from partners no affect you. Because anytime we be na on it bear money be shiano now when your reflection back. Into at times say yang awofo ye ma ye ni kwa ye man ho. Enya obia na say ye bie ye pon eto ho ma no. Enya busuani bia na wo be trust no. Said ye oba besia unua bema erepu ba na wo ba be kan yet still sign unia bema ni tise unia bema ni ntimi nya sada very sad. Very sad. We don't have time to listen to your innocent case. Enu na di enya. Sakwara ya kwara boni said den krana. There are insembi wo hwa or kachre wa do not sweep it underneath the carpet. Tie no wa asumpemu na investigate. Said nia me bane kano. Nia kwala yi otimi nchen ken eyampa. Obi owa ono ani sister kun erepo ono a ne yere nua. Akwala 12 years. Na ni sister kofa na betena ne nchen. Na ono ani ku ahemachi akwala ne da uncle. Na mine na sorry. Na wakwa chichi akwala na no wone dem no wa repo akwara ketua no. How pathetic is that? And then you are saying that there are no enemies within our chambers upon chambers. You are joking. Our own friends, our own relative, they can be the enemy within. Because akwarano on kwa bonten ni akodine bone. If you wow one familiar faces and a DM mabone. Inti a year at times yesterday, moma yanka no wofie. What is moma yanka no wofie? So penny di akwala ne bone a eno de sa penny no sabio wenya atenka wenya nuhu when sronyame ohata we ashe akwara innocent child anim abuse no sexually. And then when you want to report the case, almost say mumma yanka no wofie. Why say yebeka no wofie? The law must take its course. It's about time once a sadie ni sia. Me Miss Nana, I will advise every parent to take the legal action against that individual, no matter whom that person is to you. Because means not to say, wo penny out when ye drum pen swap, penny fear so. Ubeba me life mu, or yiri life mu, or girlfriend be life mu, nani innocent children wa baba abuse woman. The law will take its course. At times, uncle, esa yen kwochanti, omobeka say, do not take it further because a yes I ebedani a cha stigma ewa sa a channel and ko stop a branchie no or mamina or sa in simu because akwarano wa ye enti mumma emra ndi na mumma yenya emre ani asutie emma yemma mumma yenye ignorance na yenjeja yemma nketwa no emma the wrong people. Wonim obi uhun few months was we die me trust no wo kɔ baabi a na wasesa wo makogu onipa ne so wonim said ne lifestyle sitie wonim so what bad criminal record bi wonim ne history straight na wode oba akwa onipa no. Mama yenye careful the way we protect our children from these evil doers. And those evil doers, they are the people around us. Those evil friends, you call your friends, they are the same people that you will bring home. The kids will call them uncle, aunties, and then they will abuse your children for you. It's about time we have to shut our doors for those enemies within. An enemy within is not someone that will pull a knife and stab you in your heart. No. They are those innocent or those people you call friends. You see as family. You see as your own blood relatives. They could be those people that will come in your home and abuse your kids. At times, we have to set certain rules that when mommy is not there, when daddy is not there, no matter what, do not open the door for any auntie or any uncle when I'm not around. We have to set that rules in our homes. You will not come to my home when I'm not there, and then you will say, me baby see what you intimate what channel. You came to visit me. If you knock and the kids are not there, you turn back. As a parents, yes, certain rules be. Na yema ni do so. Na yem family, no matter who that person is to you, no matter who that relative is to you, tell them if I am not there, do not visit my home. Woni ho onipa no besra wa yeden or twen ayeden obi a ose wonimu wo obi a ose oya close to you will know when you are home. Seminiwa, what are you doing? Say na enkwara bie pon, they should let you in. Miniwa, you don't have to come to my home. You have to go back to where you came from. We have to be firm. But at times, we don't want to tell those people the truth because we are afraid we will lose their friendship. We are afraid our family will say, would you too be? Yes, let them talk. Rather protect your innocent case. You are not tagging them or saying they will come to your home and abuse your case. But all you are saying is you are protecting your innocent children. Because you can never tell. You can never tell who will come to your home and abuse your child. So it's better you prevent it from happening. If they knock and your children peep and it's an auntie or an uncle, let them tell the person, my mom is not at home. Go back, or my mom will be home so and so, or my dad will be home so and so time. Let them come back. I'll read some comments and then I will leave Uncle to also share his views. Akuma special. Uncle, I will read some comments and then I will let you share your views.
Okay.
Bestie, or say good evening to you, or good evening to you, choose. It says, my ancestors. And Portia Kumse, Nakuma Special, I say thank you both for this deep and important topic today. And Jackie, Katie, I say it's normal. It's normally close relative and friends abusing the child. Totally agree with you, Jackie. Portia comes in again. I say I agree 100%. The abuser clearly has a problem, and if not dealt with properly, they will do this to another innocent soul. I totally agree with you, Posh. I'll say they lasting after your baby girls. Yes, Jackie, what they do, they last after the innocent ones. Some will come to you as if they want to befriend you. Meanwhile, they are wolf in sheepskin. And we, the adults, we don't seem to sit back, observe that individual, whether they are of a good character or not. We normally allow people to come to our homes, abuse this innocent kids, and then the kids will grow. It will affect them psychologically, mentally, and emotionally. It is our own fault. This is what I'm saying. Whenever they knock on your door, it is your home. It's not their home. Let that child tell them, my mommy is not at home. When my mom comes back or when my dad is at home, you can come back. What they will say normally is, oh, and those children are not disciplined at all. Jackie, this is what they will say. Yes, I would rather you say those children are not disciplined at all for you to go back, rather than my children, my innocent children, to open the door for you to come to my home and abuse them when I'm not there. The fact is, you are coming to visit me. So if I am not at home, why don't you go back? Why would you want a child to open the door for you to come in and sit and wait for me? Do you know how long I'm going to return? You haven't got a clue. So what would you be doing sitting there in my living room waiting for me? How would you know? Maybe I'll go to the mall, have some chit chat with my girls or my fiancé, my husband, and then you claim, oh, I came to visit you, Nana. If you are truly a good friend or a good relative, you would have called me first before stepping your foot at my door. This is why you can differentiate if someone have got a very good mindset. Because if you knock on my door and I'm not there and my child says they cannot let you in, that is my rule. Because I say so. I have implemented those rules. You will go back. None of my children will let you in if I am not here. Mimi fie mashisho sam rana to. Because if I am truly, you are truly my friend and you know my schedule, you will know that at this time, Miss Nana is not at home. So what are you going to do behind my back? When you na ekobon komo ofie ho. Wa ba kwala bie do. Na do ne kra no, me ma me ba emie ma. I will tell them, you don't even have to go to the door. Because at your age, you are not expecting no visitor. If I am at home, how many people do they even come and visit me in the first place? You see? So at times, you do not just let people pop in and out of your premises, your home. No, there should be rules, there should be boundaries. I will set boundaries. Whoever wants to respect your rules, you know that person want your best interest at heart. But if they are giving you, those fake attitude, my friend, dog them. This is me. Move on. Move on. Because at the end of the day, they are not those people that will feed you, pay your rent, do this, do that. So why would you let someone impose certain rules for you? That maybe ball pono or banu ejna a door nechi. This is what our people will say. Akorano muadie. Or share many more palm me dane me so me pony crana me bedunso. A public toilet. And I'll bedunso. You are coming from outside, you could have used the public toilet. Nowadays, so many supermarkets have got toilets in there. Just go and ease yourself. Obi fie na be easy. You see, there are certain things that when our children are displaying and it's of a good behavior and is protecting their interest. If I am your mother and someone comes to me and say, Ubano, I came to your house, I knock, and that child did not let me in, I will ask you certain questions. I will not tell that child off because that child is an innocent child in that home. Anything can just happen. You are not there. So if that child is not letting a grown-up adult in that home, you should even give that child a thumb up. Trust me. I'll continue with the messages there. And Portia, again, I have read it. Katie, again, I say, they will tell the child, don't tell anyone. It's our secret. Teach the child from young age. Educate them. Bam, I totally agree with you. We have to let the implications. You see, every age, every stage a child will reach, there are dangers around. Even we, the adults, a grown-up man, bet me about fear, abedu bone. A grown-up man, even we, the adults, we fall victims. Mema be bring to me repuma. Oba no nyiye. Onyakwala. Now so a rapist and an abuser, if they want to stalk you and harm you, they will strategize. Certain your mind will not be there. So we need to be very careful. We need to educate our children the dangers around certain people, and certain times even they will go out there with their friends, sleep over. Me, I don't allow sleep over. None of my children I have allowed sleep over. My close friends that know me really well. When you don't get to know me, you will think, say, but I would rather prevent it rather than happening. That is me. Me ma NC. Into me baby ni wa wako sleep over damina for bekachiro. Me ma. They have never me jame bam mount. Men kasa we abuser. Sa me ba me ne me ba beba abestra. Unless so nipa no me jinidi and sana me jame ba amount. And then also no men kasa we jinidi say unim no within few weeks few months, 1 year, 1, 2. Now you must be joking. It takes a long time for you to study a person. Study and penny 4 can't say suban etise nyinsen wuntumi mfensie the more a woni obi nante the more a woni ni di agro enyeman ketenkete bi bedadi awo nipa na brabo mu na wo study na wo peke and when you can identify say ese me ya hwe ye wo nipa we hu onipa we I can trust where there is a question mark onipa ni su ens enye once na ni su ne character no odiesie ni bedadi o. It takes gradual process for it to manifest. So if you are someone who does not observe, who quickly wants to be and cheap popularity out there, you want your name once mentioned, everybody knows that you might fall in as a victim and your innocent case will be affected. And it is an education for you and for I and for everyone. I will continue with my topic. My comment reading. Bestie was well said. Well said, sisters and uncle. God bless you. God bless you too, sisters. My right-hand woman, Yami Insha says. Katie was very true, Jackie. Portia Combs was yes, sis. I personally believe there is no good reason for sleepover. Even the older siblings in the household can abuse your child. Bam, there you go. Me, I don't believe in sleepover. Uncle, I will leave you for you to chip in. Na me fensu engumebo. Na me meto aso. I'm coming, Uncle.
Oh, Mister, I got some papa.
Thank you.
I had a question I came here in a question. So I can't be a baby there. I will be back. I know if you to them.
Yes.
Oban the man in Pakuni Biobiano. Now, oh yeah, rapido sexual is there. Embassy of Uncution, may put embassy of it happens.
Yeah.
It's either transparency between Moframan and our parents.
Yes.
The two men you want the Bibia who make sure the Bacatcho. It is a baby, but the man, I in hospital, move to more check up, there, as some more can inquire.
That's
it. James,
that's
James, try there. Oh, I was here some Yankane.
Yeah.
It was here some Obokoda way.
There you go.
And I now so Bokake before fur.
Yes.
It is always better there, say, Oban the man. Action baby take it, yeah, we do a punishing. Better. Be take action. I need a master when some.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
And our baby.
Yeah.
Bonnie want them.
Yes.
It's don't pardon there. Oh, young cannibal. And parents to say, oh yeah, what ye a bidding this and one woman. My former tomb come out, but the master mean we see. Because if you can also have a former Kawanutum, only open them. Summer, we see P or what? Be boy and see. Sunday, my phone and appearance, one more mamma from one car, and Zama welcome to.
Yes.
And so better there, my phone up before and our parents and Utum, one more from my chance.
Yeah.
Well, what can why green? Oh, yeah, for Bashisha and I baby.
Exactly.
But one more chance.
Yes.
There, baby, Bessibia, I maybe your mama, maybe your papa. And then you tell me what you're going through.
Yeah.
It's them no the Yabombaza, Yambo from Mancasa.
Yeah.
Because one football team be on the 9 football.
Yeah.
One training. You know, I abuse him from it.
Yeah. Wow.
And to them the way I say, Uba or football team beam.
Yes.
Let's say on the 10, 8. Let's say Bibi the man or they 2 months in Yinzin Como Ibisen or training Aberdeen see. I'm a 2 can be OC actual. I'm also advising because effect
yes,
it has effect on them.
Yes,
Psychologically. It's protect from an
yes,
Madam Zamehia Wutum with him.
yes.
It's a Miss Nana.
Because uncle, the football winner will come. Yes, it's another area. The main form of saying the evil men no abusing Quran yampa, because I've heard stories say obi o wa ni football team what is so much to say training Quran in Quran bebre kwa wa they abuse that, you see, because why? In penny 49 and make us say familiar faces, the people around us, they are the enemy within. An enemy within. It's not someone you have a grudge with and an enemy within. Obia, if someone can come to your home, if someone can abuse your child, if a relative, a sibling, a dad, a sister, a brother can abuse their own, an innocent child, that person is an enemy within. Because if they are not evil doers, would they be able to harm an innocent child? Of course not. So anybody who has this bad mentality, this evil mindset to hurt an innocent child is an enemy within your closet.
That's right.
They are the enemy within your closet. Do you want someone like, do you want us to categorize those people? Sir, they are the enemy within, whereby they are our, for instance, your sister-in-law who doesn't like you. You see that person as an enemy within? No. They are not just an enemy within. Enemy within, in my views, are anybody that does not want your best interest at heart. Someone who can cause harm to you, the person, or any vulnerable individual. That is my view. An enemy within wouldn't be an adult. A child can abuse a child. So sometimes we have to be careful about the children our kids mingle with, the children our kids play with, because some children too can be very dangerous and we have to be very careful. Na yen share na yen guide yen mano. Na omun choose the wrong case to play with. Say ye disikachi bebra uncle. Sometimes you neglected the communication we have to build with our kids.
Yeah, it's true.
Certain questions you need to ask a child, you will not. And then you will say, oh, so my brother, would your chani abekasa? We tend to brush those topics aside. We tend not to embrace it. Now we keep ignoring them. But Aquarano will be piling up. If Aquara, let me give an example. Sometimes a child will tell you, I don't like this auntie. I don't like this uncle. When they come to the house, the child might be given funny faces. Listen, observe kids, their body language, how they relate to every individual. If a child does not want to associate him or herself with so and so person, do not push that child. Leave that child alone. Later, go to that child, speak to them. You will find out it's either that uncle, that auntie have done something to them and they are holding on to it. If it's something that, you can discuss or talk about it, you embrace it, you listen to them. Come to their level. Do not shout. I keep telling my kids, no matter what, an abuser will tell you, if you tell mommy or daddy, I will kill you. I will kill mommy. I will kill daddy. That is a no. It's just something they are saying to scare you off. Actually, they will get arrested because mommy and daddy will report it. They will get arrested. They will go to jail. Not you. So these are the some words any abuser will use for our innocent case. If we don't spend time by talking to them, educating them about certain words these abusers use, our kids will fall into, they will fall as innocent victims into these evil men or women out there in their prey, and we don't want that. Portia said, yes, sirs, I personally believe there is good reason. I've read this. Princess Apia says, well done, Miss Nona, very educative topic. Portia, sometimes it's difficult for the child to open up and say what has happened. However, if we are observant, we can sometimes spot some changes in the child's behavior. Bestie Osai Poko says, or say, agree with you, sis. Sis Posh. Posh, Bestie Osai Poko agrees with your view as well. Thank you, Bestie, with a kiss. You see, these abusers are there abusing our children, and then we tend not to observe our case. We tend not to, look at their emotions, how they are feeling towards an auntie and uncle. And then we will say, maybe that uncle or that auntie have tried to abuse that child in a certain way. Not just the sexual abuse, but physical abuse can come in. Observe it, as Portia also have started. Observe that child's body language. Why are they disliking this individual? Why are they saying, I don't like this uncle? Whenever they see this uncle or this auntie, they get upset. Why is that? Do not neglect these children's feelings. They have emotions. They will grow and become adults. They will protect us when we are old. Because when we are old, our mindset, our thinking becomes like them. So they will be in our shoes to protect us as well from evil men and women. You see, life is a cycle. Into protect a woman. Because we bedroom pempens will be. Your thinking will not be as sharp or as you used to be when you are matured. You see, into sawo bano, washano, nim papa from Boneno, or no that time no, or babe play the father and the mother role, and one mom in the papa life. Well, because of the father and the mother role, what is Miss Nana talking about? Yes, when your child grows, you will become your child's child. Think about it. No, uba, se wunyi, na uba brewa, na uba niya, uba ya uba neba. Why? Think about it. Uba ba ya uba, not in uba neba, not in the sense of say. Obano and a woo, but your brains, why Jano, it will not function to say, Nia, now we are man to brim or mabawa brim because I am your body. We cannot change it. Yen, yen physical body, and you so sad to say babawa. Every stage in life, Nani Pedriano. Nutrients, vitamin, bibia, esoteba. Oba de ne na ya na sa. Wo be ye akwala, wo thinking cup be ye akwara. Oba ba na oba be ma e na aba be play that father and mother role e wo wabrabo mu. Because why? Say wo be ba be ye no responsibility. Said you no so or yeah will responsibility because at that time no we wouldn't know papa do be we are so almost so caught. You see into a circle now we banning so bad be play that role now who play man no abra na so na ono shell ama wo senior tutu na obo ade ne to nsa frewa one must see for that is nature. Life is a cycle. And so because Miss Nana, what is Miss Nana talking about? That be me say, for notebook, for pen, jot certain things down. Na sit back, do your own analysis, read about certain things, read about the mind, the well-being of the mind. Ubon said ya jeno unya esifa eba fom se nyame amemu kra na wotumi nya dementia arefie yare unkai obia obakra wawo no unkai no unuanom kra unkai eno so ye yare e wo ho enti busa wo ho se one protect wo ba na evil men or women ebedi akara no bone na akara no nyia how ben na wo dia beto akara ne so sa akara ne wo how dida sa how no it wasn't addressed na osa o brushing aside affecting no nti akara ne benyi no a obedru ne mpani fie so no obedi wo ho yaw nti onya atenke bi ma osane maami ana ne papa na mema no bia sebio uncle omukra de omo neglect omma because ebi omo ne maami ni ho nti they don't play any father figure uncle show mo life so omo nyia omo bossing bibia a reality the truth hurts but it's a fact akore bia ni ho a when you build a good relationship now dream and stores our information no matter the circumstance we show no kindness true kindness akwarano onkai onyi okaisa auntie way was a very nice auntie way was a very nice uncle akwarane bekai na sesebio wo ye ne papa na wo des woni ne maami abrabo mu enti wada ne wo ho casinova na say emano what's the song but said there was some woman rapper what's the kwa that memory na adwene stores our information and kwara kai onia otumi build that memory that beautiful memory no on kai uncle abrochire hard times no betwam na sebio mema ni bebre bi before any abrofo ni bi ebi titi train ho ubehu na ni jeans atete ne ho ayefi otumi ba won chen no abesre wusika otumi us okasa or more dam but na brabo ye basa enti mi busaw enti wo feel say enti omana ni ko ne ma ho a ne ma ne betwe so mo papa ni nam street so ana wo ba
baby
omon she enu nti whatever you build around akara a memory a store information the brain will store it say you good a best store into no matter the maami no kra be kafa akwara no be hu se me maami ana me papa semi a papa yi kenya sa na me maami sitie obi o nso a wate ne ma no e wo ne nchen ono na ehwe akwara no nto be se maami no but me busawo ube hu se that memory no maami no anya negligence onani kone ma ho or chromodo the little time or the little that she has she spends with them no you will see same karano no matter if someone tries to brainwash them they will still have that good memory about their mom or about their dad enti ejinamene wo so see e be protect these innocent children na ye be build a strong bond with ye mano na bibi ha omo yetumi eni omo ka yembrashe omo aside ye nya omo hen akora bia ni wa da bia meka se obedi ntwa to pani so se pani aye ne se ya onye ye ubekom no na there is an atom of truth fa wani to from na investigate ubehu sampa akora na e ka no kware enti uncle our time is up and I'm here late. But next week, that's it. I will bring these two sisters on board from the Intelligence UK. Now, because this topic has been a topic they wanted me to treat it, Sister CJ, and I've presented it for you. And as you said, next week you will come on board and throw some more light into uncle. Major will now so what can be big a craft for home. Now next week you conclude. Thank you so much.
That's it. Maybe I can be a It's neither I will for you, Bobby, you are. Yashi, maybe be a queer. Yamba won't train also. Won't turn out say you want train.
That's it.
It's a day being Manzama Quay.
That's it.
Now, a Binos, not on Jinawunzi, now I do be busy.
That's it.
Another Jinawunzi, now I do be.
Now you're being sweaty.
It's your day bomb wasn't there. If you trust to be too much, it's a ember, a big one. Now, if you can cry, no matter how longer, in friends.
Now, you all cry no nipano. Wahun within few weeks so. Was a madam for onim the history, onim the background, onim the that is the mistake. Won't be few weeks, few months, no finish was maybe me feel omremo. That is the mistake.
It's all vigilant. Maybe I have studied them maybe the American there maybe or what.
Yes.
Yeah, I notice them maybe down and I be a two trim.
Yes.
Also it to me they move forward.
Exactly.
Semester may teach it if we have you. I'm just dead a Sunday so
yes. You were here for your damuninas for coming on board. Now, Mama, you discuss this topic. Now, more comments, more contributions. I hear reading on. More say ya dear, very educative topic. No, money and ye a dream crony, a damunina must say. Me miss none of the beer, me ba, me see 2 hairs are better than 1. And then me late, Monfa and Cheme. That's the name ya may adom not a cremada bojum na mojedi who fu saying. Messan, my special guest, Uncle Albata Suman Abaso, and Sister Chioma CJ Justin, or no so bebasona, or no so ababe shrenadin because or no na or de sa video ni sane mena video ni momu fu mint me and shement me and shena mint me. But we have to be vigilant. Na ye name quiet innocent children. No, Yaminka obibia. Onya mokase na ombom hoban. Na Sunday, 8 o'clock sharp. Mr. So won't subscribe to the Deenash Show. Subscribe mine. Share and like it. Now click on the bell icon. Anytime my ever I will send you a notification. Said you be able to catch you live. Once again, I salute and I appreciate you all. Thank you all once again for coming on board. Uncle Albert Suman, thank you so much. You have been an amazing special guest, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, Uncle.